Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of January 4th through the 10th of 2021. New year. So happy New Year to you. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a great New Year's. Hope you're ready for this new energy, because this week we get a lot of new energy astrologically, not just in a calendar year switch, but with a Mars moving into your 7th house. It's been in your 6th house for 6 months. So Mars in your 7th, big shift. We're going to have Mercury moving into your 4th house of Aquarius, and Venus is going to ingress into your 3rd house of Capricorn. Look at the chart here. Mars is your ruling planet after all. So this is a major shift for you. And coming into Taurus, coming into your 7th house, this is an interesting place. I think that you've really been working on getting your reality in order, taking the daily necessary steps to figure out your health, figure out your body. Well, now you're kind of going to have to weigh out a lot when it comes to other people, a lot when it comes to relationships, who you want to connect with, who you don't want to connect with. Mars in the 7th is not easy, and it's a debilitated Mars in Taurus at that. So this next 2 months here could be difficult dealing with relationships. But you know what? You just have to remember to focus on what aligns with you, what empowers you, and to not give too much energy to other people, even though it might feel like other people are just a pressing need. And, you know, other people are very important, but don't get stuck giving too much of your energy away to things outside of yourself that aren't empowering you. If it's empowering you, amazing. You don't have to weigh too much out there. But if you're weighing out things that are taking you out of your alignment, you got to kind of pull the trigger on not giving your energy to that, especially with squares to Mercury that just moved into your 4th house and Saturn this week. Your inner world is getting a lot, and like your mind is trying to understand your inner world. So now it's a very emotional time, and you're going to be realizing that, and you might have to bring up some heavy emotions and deal with them when it comes to relationships or when it comes to other people in your life, and it could be kind of a struggle early or later in the week. But you know what? I think that the more you can step into your values, and the more you can step into your emotional body and the life that you want to live and feel at home, like that's kind of what Saturn's trying to do, is bring you some responsibility and structure to your inner world. The more that you can step into that, especially with Mercury on Saturn, and understand that you need to be strong in what you want and have that sturdy foundation within yourself, the more you'll be able to express yourself when it comes to other people, and you won't feel like they're making you feel lost or anything. Like, you got to find that sovereignty within you. Especially with Jupiter really pressing on the squares to Uranus. Like, it's just like, I think you're going through a lot of heavy stuff emotionally right now, and things are very shaken up. So don't lose yourself too much in other people. Like, make sure you come back to yourself, come back to your emotional sovereignty, and don't lose track of that. And I think that you'll be okay. You do have the North Node in your 8th house. It's about focusing on the right people to merge with, focusing on what energy in life is going to give you the investment you're looking for, especially with the sun at 18 degrees, quincunx that from your 3rd house. Like, your mind is going through a lot, and you want to express yourself, and you want to bring out the truth. And I think that that's good, and you're taking in a lot of information. But when it comes to other people, when it comes to where you want to give your energy, make sure it makes sense, and make sure it's taking you towards your heart's desires, your emotional desires. Venus moving into your 3rd house is going to bring up more of that. Like, you got to find that twin-like energy in a sense when it comes to relationships. Make sure that there's like good communication, and it'll make you feel better. So communicate in your relationships. You're going to be wanting to be stimulated by the right energies, and not by energies that are throwing you off and taking you out of balance, if you will. That Venus is going to trine over that Mars and work on a trine to Uranus. So this is great. Like, in a sense, it is through other people and understanding and having the communication, having the deep emotional talks, that you're going to be able to really express yourself, and that'll feel really good. And it'll help you act on certain things in life, dealing with other people, without making you feel like you're weighing out so many things. Like, look for the beauty, look for the harmony, act on bringing more of that in and not bringing in disharmony, and it'll bring you a sense of beauty and comfort. And I think that that's a big deal. We're going to have the sun sextile Neptune in your 5th house, and that's great. I think that this is really helping connect you with your heart. Like, Spirit's trying to say, you need to follow your heart. I know you're dealing with a lot of your mind right now and a lot emotionally, but your heart ultimately is being guided with spirit to help you express yourself in the most constructive ways, to go after deepest desires, to connect with the right energies, and to really rise up from anything that's taking you out of your, emotional sovereignty. There's a lot of stuff on the bottom of the chart here for you. It's a lot about your inner world, and it's a lot about your mind. And I think that to come out and rise up with this North Node in the 8th house, it's about making sure that you're putting your investments into your desires and expressing that from the heart and expressing that from the emotional foundation within yourself this week. That is a big deal. So big energy shifts for sure. Let's see what the card says for you. What is this? The 6 of Pentacles reversed. You're not the charity case. It's not about doing everything for everyone else. Like, you have to make sure that you're taking care of your inner world and what you want and what's going to bring you the stimulation in life. And you can't just give your energy and everything to people if they're not, if there isn't a balance and there isn't a give. That's be like a proper give and take. But you definitely don't want to overextend yourself with Mars in the 7th house, because you'll get taken advantage of and you'll feel powerless. And that's the problem with Mars in the 7th and even in Taurus. You don't give away your energy and feel like you have to give charity to everything outside of yourself unless it's empowering you. If it's not empowering you, you got to come back into your inner world and make sure that it's letting you express your heart, express your mind freely, and go towards your ultimate desires. And that's important this week. I love you very much, Scorpio, and I will catch you next week. Peace.